Speaking of golf, Bay Area, probably the golfingest community I've ever been in, and one of the best tournaments you're going to want to be a part of, and you can still be a part of. It's the Have a Ball Golf Tournament, Crow Canyon Country Club. Monday is when it rolls. Bob Hammer, executive director of the tournament. Scott Ostler is here because you just believe in the tournament, right? That's the way you look at it, Scott?
Well, you know, when you talk about fun charity-type tournaments, this is like the Masters.
This is the Masters of fun charity tournaments?
I'm out.
I know. I was going to say, Bob, that's that high praise. He's put the bar up there very high for you on this. Let's start with this one. This is the 12th annual, so how'd this get started?
I am a two-time cancer survivor, testicular cancer survivor, and along the way, I met a famous oncologist who changed the protocol that I was supposed to have. I was supposed to have a surgery, and if I would have had that, wouldn't have had any more kids. Ended up not having that surgery. I had a son. My son just turned 13. In an effort to give back, I started the golf tournament 12 years ago. Here we are 12 years later, $2.4 million raised. And
wow.
Last year we sent money to 26 different cancer organizations through our efforts.
All right, of the fun things that Scott's talking about, what are some of the things that go on at the Have a Ball tournament that you have at Crow Canyon Country Club?
Local.
I thought I just saw Scott Ostler drinking or handing over a beer.
That may or may not have been a beer.
Okay, a beer-like product.
We get local guys like Scott, Vernon Glenn, Dibbs, Dan Dibley. Sean Estes is coming in September. Rich Aurelia is coming in September. We have a lot of entertainment. There's 51 hole vendors on an 18-hole golf course this Monday.
51? How do you
51.
fit them all in?
Well, we have, on one hole, we have a live band, margaritas, Miller Coors, and Rodney Worth is an executive chef in the East Bay. He's hosting the hole as well. So we have 5 vendors on one hole.
Oh my goodness, that is going to make for some slow play for some people, I can only imagine. Of the fun you speak of, though, Scott, what may, you know, I mean, you can have a lot of these things here, but does everyone just come at it with the right attitude? They know what they're going to get here?
Yeah, I'm usually parked in one hole, and so I see everybody come through, and everybody's having a great time. And there's some guys, there's a mixed bag. There's some people in there that are very serious golfers, and some that are just there to, have fun. But everybody's enjoying it. Just an atmosphere. It's like a carnival.
Why was it important for you to start something like this? To get everyone out there, understanding what the cause is, but to make sure it's not a somber event. It is a fun, everybody just get there and get ready to have a good time.
My son is now 13. I coached his all-star team last night in Danville for Danville Little League. I wouldn't have been doing that last night. So it's a little crazy. There's times in your life when you think back to one decision in your life that you make. That one decision in my life was paramount. I have a son who is here today because of it. I'm always in debt for that. It's gotten a lot bigger. We've raised $2.4 million. We benefit 26 organizations each year. I'm on pace to raise $300,000 this year through 600 participants.
And if I may jump in.
Sure.
This is like a mom and pop kind of thing. Almost, you still run out of your garage, basically.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal. They just do, the amount of work that goes into this is phenomenal, and the amount of charity that comes out of it is amazing.
All right, I know you've got one on Monday, but you also have the one in September you mentioned. If anyone wants to get involved, how can they either get in contact with you or what can they do to be a part of it?
HaveABallGolf.com.
That's simple, haveaballgolf.com. You got the event coming up on Monday, Crow Canyon Country Club, same location in September, is that correct?
300 on Monday, and then 300 people 6 weeks later.
Wow, that is incredible. And all the great stuff that goes towards helping people and fight this terrible, terrible disease. That's a great story. Bob Hammer, Executive Director of the Have a Ball Golf Tournament. Thanks very much for sharing the story. It's always great having you on board. We'll have you again in September when the next one goes around. Scott, have a good time the next time you go to one of these events. I know you're out of town next week. You'll be there as well. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. That'll do it for Sports Talk Live and the rest of the week. Sportsnet Central coming at you next. Good night.